What's up, y'all? Okay, this is a recap on about me, just in case I have new subscribers out there that don't know too much about me and what's going on and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you a little update. So me and my husband been married for 4.5 years, almost 5 years, and we have 2 boys that I adopted. Well, I adopted them. My husband didn't, because they are his biological children. And their biological mother passed away almost three years ago. And I decided that I loved them so much, because I always considered them as my own children, that I will adopt them as mine. So for Mother's Day, me and my husband went to the courthouse, and we got granted me legal guardian or adopted mother of the kids, and that was the best day of my life. We've been trying to have a baby for 4 years since we got married, and my sons are very, very excited about us trying to have a baby, but it's just that kids that young, they get impatient and wondering why is it taking so long. I got diagnosed with PCOS, I want to say 2.5 years ago, I believe. Yeah, 2.5 years ago. And sorry if this camera, I'm holding it and I don't feel like taking all my books down and stacking it up there. I wonder if this will work. Maybe would that work? Okay. So yeah, we got diagnosed with PCOS. Doctors found out that I have cysts that develop on my ovaries because I don't ovulate every month. So when it doesn't ovulate, this is what my doctor said. I don't know. I could be wrong, and you know how doctors, they all say different things. But when you don't ovulate, they say sometimes your eggs develop into cysts. So I do have that. I don't have blocked tubes, which is good. My husband's sperm count is okay. I think, yeah, so that's the only thing that's holding us back, is that every time we seem like we're getting further and closer to getting our baby, something always holds us back. So I'm doing a video. So yeah, like our whole insurance thingy, 1 minute we have insurance, next we get cut off, or something happens where we lose it. So I think that's it. This is like a recap of everything, and that was my sister coming down the stairs and wondering, well, who I'm talking to. Yeah, so my kids are, I didn't tell you, they are, the oldest one is 8 and the youngest one is 7, and they play baseball. They got cute little uniforms. My oldest son plays for the Nationals. My youngest is the A's. Excuse me, the A's. And maybe I'll post a video of them hitting the ball. It's so cute. That's what I'll do. I'll put a video up on them playing baseball. And they call me Mommy, which is wonderful. When me and my husband got married, that was the first thing my oldest son said, was that what will we be able to call her now? And my husband was like, you can call her Mommy. And he just got the biggest smile, because he always wanted to call me Mom, but wasn't sure if he should or not because of his biological mother. But she was a real pain in the ass, sorry to say, but she was like one of those mothers that try to, you know, keep their father, the children's father, away from the father, of seeing him and stuff like that. She never wanted, like, okay, my husband had custody of my oldest son, and she had custody of my youngest son, and she would never want the youngest son to see my husband, because she just was mad because he moved on with his life and he got married, and she just wanted to have something over him. So she would always do things so he couldn't see so he couldn't see his son, which was very heartbroken to them. But she never wanted to see my oldest son. She never wanted to claim my oldest son as hers. So it was really rough when she passed away, when my youngest son came to the house and moved in with us, because he didn't know what was going on. He was only like 4.5. Oh, sorry, not 4.5. Maybe, yeah, I think 4.5. And so he wasn't knowing what was going on or what had happened. So it was really rough in the beginning, but he dealt with it, and he's doing wonderful now. You know, he's very excited about calling me mommy, which he's been calling me mommy from day one, even when she was here, and she didn't like it at all. She hated it so much, you know, and but he wanted to call me mommy because my oldest son Nathan called me mommy, which it was so wonderful. But when she passed away, it was sad, but you know, she had lupus real bad, and then she had a aneurysm, so that's why she passed away. But our family's doing so much better. Not in a, you know, it's heartbroken that she died, but you know, then you think that, you know, there's a reason for what happened. I'm not gonna say there's a reason for everything, because there isn't, because there's not a good reason why, you know, us TTCers is having so much trouble getting pregnant. But it was her time. Everybody has their time when it's up. So it was her time to go. But the way I told my son that she was up in heaven, even though she was a really, really bad person, the easiest way for him to heal was for me to tell him that she was in heaven with God, because God wanted to take her so she wouldn't be in any more pain down here on earth. So that's how I told him that my oldest son really didn't care, because she didn't show any love towards him anyway, so he always seen me as his mother. Anyway, I'm rambling, but that's a recap on my life. It's going on it's going on 5.5 years that me and my husband's been trying to conceive, but it's been longer for me because, like I said before, me and my husband met, I was trying to have a baby on my own. And I think I said that in one of my other videos, so I'm not going to re-say everything about that, but yeah. So I'll put a video up on my son's playing baseball. See you. Oops, I hit